heard you.
We heard you, Jamie. You thought you was slick? You thought we didn't hear that shit you said? You thought you thought we didn't hear that shit that you said, Jamie? Nah, we was live. We just had to, you know what I mean? We was chatting. It was pre-production chatting. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's been about 16 days since that Packers Bears game. And after seeing the NFC Championship game in the divisional round, and then looking at Jordan Love's stats in comparison to the two people who got to the Super Bowl, all I can say is, man, if we would have made that comeback, I mean, if they wouldn't have made that comeback or we would have just held on, I really think we could have beat the Seahawks. I'm not going to hold you.
I'm not going to hold you. I think the Eagles got throttled by the Seahawks, but I think they could have made it to the NFC title game. I think the Seahawks team would have throttled them.
You don't think y'all would have had enough offense?
No, I don't. I think it would have been like.
It would have been 7-7 going in the half.
Yeah,
7-7 going in the half, and Philly fans in there. Philly fans get in there on some Fly Eagles Fly, and the next thing you know,
avalanche,
floodgates.
The way JSN just wide open. Nah, dog. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I think they could have got to the NFC Championship game.
You think so?
Yeah, I think they could have got to the NFC Championship. I think they could have got that.
Hear me? Is this mic still working?
I can hear you. You're good. You were muted for a brief second, but we can hear you now.
Waddle. Listen, all I'm saying is at this point, all right, listen, I don't like to make things political on here.
Okay.
And I'm not a politician, but you don't really think that someone didn't put in the call
for Sam Darnold?
Nah, look at the two teams that made it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Think about who El Presidente is here, and think about his comments on the halftime performance.
Yeah.
You don't think he put in the call and said, look at the two fan bases, the two widest fan bases ever.
You said that the other day, and I was trying to think in my mind, like, what wider fan bases are there? New England's number one. New England's the widest fan base. But I want to throw Tennessee in there. I feel like Tennessee is a very white fan base. I think
Nashville got some black folk. I think
a few.
I think because Tennessee's a black state. I think folk from Memphis be cheering for the Titans.
Okay, what about Buffalo?
That's up there. They top 3.
Okay. Because I really put some thought into this the other day.
If you think about, I just think about the divisions, right? NFC South, black as hell. AFC South,
let me pause you right there. The Colts.
I think Indianapolis is a little bit more blacker than you think.
I've only met one black Colts fan my entire life.
No, listen, Indianapolis got to be black just off the fact that Gary, Indiana, gave us the Jackson 5 and Michael Jackson. So black.
Okay, that's fair.
State of Indiana, black enough to me. AFC South, black as hell. Now, NFC East, come on. Does anything need to be said when you think about the NFC East?
Dog, that's Africa.
Exactly. Now you start thinking Now start thinking about the NFC, the AFC and NFC North. AFC North, Baltimore off rip. Come on now.
Yeah, right. AFC North is
AFC North got Detroit and Chicago.
That's true.
And Minneapolis.
That's true. And there are a lot of black Packers fans. I feel like low key there's many black Packers fans as there are black 49er fans.
All right, now let's go to the AFC West. Chargers, LA, black. Come on. Now, although I feel like, all right, even if you want to go back to San Diego, that's still my Hispanic brothers and sisters. So
yeah.
Who else?
The Raiders, black. The Raiders might be the blackest team.
Come on now. Come on now. Then the Chiefs, Kansas City, black. They got some black folk in there though.
Okay.
They got some black folk in there though. Tech 9 is from that area. Come on.
Fair enough.
They got some black folk. And then you get to the NFC West. San Francisco, the Bay Area, black. Rams, come on, black. I sometimes forget that the Cardinals are an NFL franchise, but
I feel like those are more like Hispanic or Latinx.
Mm-hmm. But I would say, all right, well, they people of color. And then you get Seattle, and it's like, I mean, they're black. Now there is some black folk out in Seattle. I ain't gonna say there's not, but
okay.
And then you go to the AFC East. Miami, all right.
Cuban.
Come on.
Black and Cuban.
Listen, Miami, there's enough drug dealers for me to know that's black. That's not, it's not white, I can tell you that. And then who else in the AFC East?
Buffalo, white. New England, white. The Jets don't see color because there ain't that many fans there.
So now, when you think about it, these are two of the 3 or 4 whitest fan bases. This is a
Bam said Broncos.
Broncos up there. I would say Broncos up there, definitely top 5.
Okay. I'm not disagreeing with your argument. I just
listen. I just think the scriptwriters had to appease Mr. Trump.
I do know one thing. I know Jamie's a Browns fan. I feel like there are a lot of black Browns fans.
Cleveland is black as hell. It gave us Braun.
That's true. Cleveland gave us Braun.
Here's my thing with Browns fans. They know they're going to be miserable, and they just show up. And you know what? At some point, it's just commendable.
I take that back.
All right.
Oakland is not the black.
Go ahead.
That's it. Atlanta is the blackest fan base, followed by the Raiders.
Well, the NFC South. What's funny is all you gotta do is say the NFC South, and you immediately know, oh, black as hell. This fan base is black as hell. Actually, most black folks that I meet are fans of either the NFC South or NFC East. It's funny,
yeah,
if you think about it, because those are where a lot of, you know what I mean. But I was saying, Cleveland black as hell. Cleveland. Yeah, that's what's funny about the Browns. It was like, there's a period. The Browns have been bad for a while. The Cavs are always bad, and they got LeBron. So then everyone was like, all right, we got it. We got something here. We got something here. And then they went all them years. Bron didn't win it. He go down to Miami, and then during those years, the Browns were still bad. They were still bad. Then
the Browns have had some hope here and there. There's the Josh Gordon years, the Peyton Hillis year. Baker won their first playoff game a while back before they threw him in the.
But during those Josh Gordon and Peyton Hillis days, it's not like they was world beaters and or contenders. They were just. I mean,
he got the Madden. Peyton Hillis got the Madden cover. Shit, what more?
Yo, I want you to remember the Browns had Joe Thomas.
They did, and he stuck around. Oh, all right, Jamie. Shit.
Is this the freak hour?
No, it's not. Well, I know Bam in here. He a nasty too.
Yeah, and that Bam is nasty.
Bam is nasty.
Kyle. Now I'm just like, here's all I'm gonna say. When this Super Bowl, listen, I'm not gonna hold you. We didn't do pick'ems last week, but if we did, I would have chosen the Rams and I would have chosen the Broncos. Yeah. So I would have went 0-2 last week, so I'm glad.
Well, I was gonna pick the Patriots, but I was all in on the Rams.
And listen, here's what I would say, and because we're going to get to the games here soon. But when we finally got the Super Bowl matchup, I was like, Patriots and the Seahawks. And I just sat back, and I think I texted you. I just sat back as a sports fan, and I just got to thinking, there's a long list of quarterbacks who I know had that throw up feeling in their mouth, like Lamar Jackson.
This is the worst case scenario for those guys.
Lamar Jackson.
Sam Darnold's in that draft class.
Man, let's just name the list of QBs that's sick right now that I know is watching. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow. I don't care if he played in the Super Bowl. That joker lost. Joe Burrow, sick as hell. Who else? Come on.
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield's
the first one. Dakota. Yeah.
Jordan Love.
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff. Matthew Stafford. He made it, but we'll get there. But
Matthew Stafford. He gonna win his MVP. He'll be a Hall.
Okay, let's go. We'll take Matthew Stafford off. Who else? Aaron Rodgers.
No, Aaron Rodgers got his though. It was a while.
DJ Stroud. What are we talking about?
Stroud. What are we? Yeah, I was about to say that. Justin Herbert. Can't forget Justin.
Herbert.
I think that
Trevor Lawrence. I'll put Trevor Lawrence in there. Yo, dog. All right. I mean, who else? That's probably about it. And probably about it.
I have a list of the teams open right now. I don't see anyone else that jumps out.
Yeah. Come on now. On the AFC side, y'all mean to tell me? I mean, and it's not like the Patriots are back because they're a good team. I have watched a lot of their games. They are a good team, but it was dog.
Who, the Patriots?
Yeah, it's like
I'm still calling fraud, man. I think I saw a tweet today that every team the Patriots have played
either fired their coach or fired an assistant coach, except the Jets.
The Jets have fired every coordinator except Aaron, and Aaron Glenn has fired everyone but himself.
So,
and then that game Sunday, like you text me, you like, this is some bullshit. It's like, yeah, it is, man.
This is like, it's some bullshit, dog.
That man is going to the Super Bowl with 86 passing yards in the AFC Championship game.
Jordan Love is still like second in the postseason in touchdown passes.
86 passing yards. If that was Jalen, he'd be being carried. Whatever, though. It's fine. Congrats to Drake.
What's funny? I can tell you, had the Packers went to Seattle to play that game, I almost know how that script would have went.
Lay it on me.
Because here's the thing about the Packers. And you've seen anyone who's watched their team play the Packers with Jordan Love, well, Malik Willis too, because Malik Willis was balling. This is how the Packers can come out and play. The Packers are one of the best first quarter teams offensively you'll see. So we're going to get up on Seattle big. 10, it's like 10-0, 14-0, 13-0, 13-3. I'm feeling good because Matt LaFleur, what he's going to do is he's been watching film all week. So that first 15, that first 30, the bull cooking. The bull is cooking. And then midway through that second, Seattle finally gets a 3-and-out. Now, as Packers fans, we're not worried about it. 10-point lead, baby. Get the defense. Do your thing. Be aggressive. What does the defense do? They get the third down. It's third and long. Yep. Stupid penalty. Easy first downs. 2 plays later, guess what? Wide open. Jackson Smith, Nick Jigba. Now we go into half. 13-10. Come out. Seahawks get the ball. Second half. 2 touchdowns. Why do you say 2? Because they're going to score opening drive. Then we're going to get the ball, quick 3-and-out. And then they're going to score 4 plays. Now, what's the score? 24-13?
Yep, 24-13.
Game over.
That sounds like the Eagles games.
It's gonna be
except instead of a turnover, it's just 3-and-out. It's going to be 13-0, and then 3-and-out for 3 quarters, and then a field goal, and they'll lose 30-16.
But hey, man, ladies and gentlemen, you already know when you see this Nas fade, it can only be one brother, the good brother, Los D Mix, joined every Tuesday by the smoothest bald head on the East Coast, Mr. Danny Ocean, and welcome to episode 212 of the Speak On It podcast. Danny, how you doing, buddy?
I'm okay. We got this terrible snowstorm here on the East Coast. Shout out to Kyle and Akili, because I messaged them last week, and I was like, y'all, this is going to be in the negatives. What do y'all do in Canada to survive? So shout out to them for helping me out, making me feel better.
They gave you tips?
Yeah, they were just like, yo, knock the snow off the car and start driving. That was their advice.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I was I randomly looked at the weather today. We didn't get the snowstorm here on the West Coast. So I randomly looked at the weather app today because I asked my parents if they were good. And they asked me if I was good because they said that, yeah, they were good. So I had a look at the weather app, and we're supposed to get like a wintry mix later today. Boy, I tapped my coworker. I said, I'm about to get up out of here. Packed up my stuff and left after that meeting. I don't know what a wintry mix is, but you just reminded me. I'm gonna pull my car into the garage. Go ahead, pull my car.
It's so bad here on the East Coast. I weigh about 225, 230. It is so much snow and ice that I can stand on the ice and it can hold my weight.
Maybe I should leave my car out there though, because my only thing when I pull my car into the garage is my driveway. Then if it's snowy, then it's like
slick.
Then I gotta end up shoveling it. Versus if it's just a car, end up having to shovel less.
Yeah, I shoveled for 2.5 hours yesterday. Cal, I did take Achilles' advice. I didn't smash the windshield, but yeah, I shoveled for 2.5 hours yesterday. Although,
here's what I will say. Wintry mix doesn't, because when I look at where's my phone? And this is why I love black folk, because when black folks see that wintry or that snow coming in, they start thinking, all right, well, I ain't leaving this house. They gonna have to force me to come to work tomorrow. They gonna tell me. They said light rain is starting. Let's see. With a wintry mix. What is a wintry mix?
Probably like sleeting, freezing around. No. Bam.
Here's the thing. It's a high. It's 42 right now. The low's going to be 33.
Oh, that's not even freezing. So it's just going to be rain.
Yeah, and then 8 p.m. when this wintry mix is supposed to start, it's going to be 39 degrees.
Then it's just going to be rain.
Yeah. Then by this time next week, Tuesday of next week, it'll be 56 degrees, 40.
Send that over here. It's supposed to be like the highs for the rest of the week are in the 20s. They're calling for snow again Saturday night. Like the sun's not supposed to shine until next Monday or Tuesday. If I wanted
no. Hey, listen. Yeah, you want to know a horror story that I was thinking about? There are some portholes on the East Coast that last weekend went out and had a drink and came home with somebody and got snowed in with that somebody and ain't been able to get that somebody at their house. They've been calling Ubers for days and they just been getting different Uber drivers every 5 seconds or every 5 minutes. You people out there who might be listening, that's tough. That's tough.
Hey, also, I hope you wrapped up. I hope you didn't get lost in the winter wonderland.
Hey, I thought if it was gonna be some snow, I was gonna hit the Lego store and get another big set, just buy my next set and just get started on it because I'm finishing up this Porsche. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. This Porsche.
Oh, when did you get a Porsche?
So my homie. All right. So I got a homie, and I was telling him because I finished up Jango Fett Starship.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was telling him, yeah, I finished up Jango Fett Starship. Didn't really take me that long. I was thinking about getting like the real big version, like the adults collector version. But I mean, this thing is about the size of a fucking TV, like a small TV. And I'm like, all right, I'm not doing that's like some of these junks is massive. No, I'm not doing that. So I got a smaller version, probably like 750 pieces. Cool. Put that together. So I was telling him about it. He was like, you put together Legos? And I was like, yeah, actually. And he was like, actually, I got one. I bought it for this girl I was seeing. I bought it for a kid, and I wanted to put it together with the kid, but me and the girl aren't together anymore. So here I go.
Damn.
I'm like, are you sure? He said, yeah, no, it'd probably be good if I don't have this thing anymore. He was like, I wanted to put it together, but he was like, it's a lot of pieces. So I'm thinking it was just like some Lego. Like I wasn't thinking that much. So I go over to Boy House and we hang him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, your Lego." So he comes out, brother. It is a white Porsche 911, nice John. And I looked it up. I immediately looked it up. That John is about $170 retail. I said, "You don't want this?" He said, "No." And I asked him like 4 or 5 times, and he said, "No." So I said, "Shit, I'll take it." See, all right. See, Jamie, you playing with me? All right, you playing with me. So this Porsche one is like 1,450, maybe 1,500 pieces, and I'm getting there. This thing's kind of big. I'm not gonna hold you.
Oh, that's clean.
So here we are, right here. I gotta today. I'm gonna put together the front hood, but we got the front, the back. We're getting there.
That's smooth. Are those real leather seats?
These are everything in here is made out of Legos.
Oh wow.
All this like Legos. So we're getting there. This thing's nice though. I'm not gonna hold you. It's been a good project the last couple of weeks. The details on this John kind of crazy though. I'm not gonna hold you. Hardest part was putting together this little part right here where like it's like a real little this thing really moves. Real slow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does it really move?
Yeah, once I put the wheels on, this thing will really go.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I've been working on that for about a week and a half. Every day, every time I feel like working on it, I just take out a bag of Legos, start working on it. I ain't gonna hold you. I instantly like lose like hours of my life. It's like Monopoly. Like I've been running games of Monopoly with my friends. 2 Sundays ago, we ran 2 games. It maybe took like 5 hours.
Jesus Christ. Those are real friends because they wouldn't have.
No, maybe it was like 3 hours. This past Sunday, we ran 1 game, went for like 3.5, 4 hours. You guys are probably all right. Like I was probably the first person out, and I was waiting around for like 2 hours. I was like, all right.
I fell asleep.
And it was mine. And it was like my game of it was
Oh, so
right.
you couldn't leave because you damn. That's tough.
Yeah, so I'm just sitting there like, yo, dog. On my drive home, I was like, yeah, nah, I gotta space out the monopolies. Like we may have to do this once every 2 or 3 weeks. I'm not doing that. Kyle said I could probably drive further in that Lego than the Broncos could drive the ball. Yeah, no, it was bad. But hey, I'm gonna say this. Shout out to the Lego builders. Listen, I'm about to build a Lego city. I'm gonna start out with this one building's called Tudor Branch or Tudor's Corner. Tudor's Corner. I think I'm gonna do that. It's a nice little.
That's a crazy name.
And that thing's like $220 dead ass. That Lego said $220. Lego is.
Why don't you just buy the Gotham one? Isn't there a Gotham? I know there's an Arkham Asylum set. I think there's a Gotham.
That's gonna be a part of. I think that might be part of my
okay
city too. That's gonna be at the end. It's gonna be at the end.
The Arkham Asylum junk is sweet.
It's tough. All right, brother. We want to talk about these championship games this past Sunday. Where do you want to start? NFC or AFC championship?
Let's get the AFC out the way because that shit was boring. Like I think the AFC gonna be 3 minutes. It was boring. I wish Bo Nix would have played, and I can't believe Drake May is going to the Super Bowl with 86 passing yards in a championship game.
Listen, here's what I'm gonna say. All right, now Jamie hilarious today. Listen, here's what I'm gonna say about the AFC Championship game. Boy, Sean McDermott. I think here's my thinking. Watching the AFC Championship game, yeah, Sean McDermott, you definitely deserve to get fired.
1,000%.
This was, come on, man. The Patriots. The Patriots played a team without their starting QB, and what was funny is it wasn't until the snow came down that I'm pretty sure the Patriots knew, yeah, these guys have no fucking chance.
Yep. Like that game was perfect for old men who enjoyed watching games that ended 9-3. Like the old men love that game.
Listen. You know what? I also came out of that game saying, boy, if I was an NFL owner, I would be pushing, man. If I was an NFL owner, I would be almost mandating everybody got to get a stadium. Everybody got to get,
or at least a retractable roof.
Yeah. But then again,
I feel like that makes home field advantage special, right? Like there's something special about that Bears game in Chicago. Like there was something special about that Eagles game against the Rams last year in the snow. And I think.
I don't know.
I just think there's something to it. I wouldn't be sad if every team went to a dome or retractable roof, but I do feel like that's kind of.
All right, here's my next proposal. If you're not going to mandate it, I would say you have to say if your stadium was built after X year, you got to work on getting a roof or a new stadium. I can't keep doing this, man. Yo, if you were a fan of the Broncos, did you know the Broncos didn't play a game in less than like, what was it, like maybe 50-something degrees all year? Then they get a snowstorm. The Broncos, listen, even when the Packers played there later in the year, it wasn't all that cold.
Really? I didn't know that. So Jamie said there's never something special about a Browns game. That's true. I don't know. I just feel like as a team,
how could you be an owner and watch that game with the Broncos and think, yeah, I want
That's
more.
why I said I wish Bo Nix would have played. Like I feel like Sean Payton had a good first 15 for Jarrett Stidham. And then again, he pulled the Ken Patullo and forgot you can call the same plays over again.
Kyle said, did the Broncos have an advantage?
Well, Bo Nix didn't play.
I agree. Old stadium's got to get grandfathered. Like, no way you're going to tell Lambeau Stadium to put a roof on it. But, like, I mean, the Bills are going to have a roof. They should.
The Bills are going to have a roof. Titans are going to have a roof.
Yeah. Like, some of y'all, like, and, yo, all right. In some of these states, like your state itself ain't equipped for snow. So why are you going to make this stadium? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, all right, if you're in Wisconsin, you get snow every year. So yeah, folks, know what I mean, in Chicago, yeah. New England, I guess.
Yeah.
New York,
so like
okay.
the Northeast, Midwest states are fine. Everyone else.
Well, not all the Midwest states. Like Kansas City, yeah, go ahead and put a roof on that thing, baby. What are we talking about?
They're building a new stadium in 3 years, right?
Yeah, like go ahead and put a roof on it. And I bet you that thing have a roof on it. Go ahead and put a roof on that thing, man. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Commanders, they put a roof on that thing. And when it's time for the Eagles to get a new stadium, they'll put a roof on that thing.
They're already talking about it.
Like they're gonna put a roof. Nobody, listen, outside of some of the old school teams, Steelers, Packers, Bears, Patriots, some of these teams don't want to play in the snow.
And if you put a roof on the stadium, you'll probably get a Super Bowl, unless because you don't have to do it in San Francisco or Miami. Yeah, the cold one, you get Minnesota got a roof, got a Super Bowl.
But like some of these teams, like, there's never going to be a Super Bowl played on Lambeau Field. So why the fuck would we build? Why would we put why would we put a roof on this?
There'll never be a Super Bowl in Pittsburgh.
Never, yeah. Well, why put a roof on this? But I can tell you, Green Bay, Pittsburgh, some of these other cities will be draft cities more and more often.
April in Green Bay is probably gorgeous.
You know what I'm saying? So
end of April, beginning of May.
Yeah. Listen to all my AFC fan bases out here saying, hey, if you're a New England Patriots fan, salute to you, brother. All you know is success. I ain't gonna hate. All you know is success.
Had 2 down years. Not even had 1 down year.
Gerard Mayo, listen. How do I say this?
There's only one way to say it.
I feel the same way about Gerard Mayo that I do about Michael Penix Jr. It's like, yo, dog, you're the reason why. All right. I ain't gonna say it. Let's talk about the Seahawks and the Rams. I got one simple thing about Seahawks and the Rams. This is what I'm gonna say. My first, hey man, shout out to Seattle fans. Shout out to the Seahawks. That was a good game. That was a great game. Y'all won fair and square. Hey, the Seahawks, y'all been looking like a kick-ass team all year. Salute to you. Salute to you. Now, with that being said, I want to look in the camera and I want to talk to 3 coaches. Matt LaFleur, Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan.
There we go.
When are we going to learn?
Never.
When are y'all going to learn? It's always you 3. It happens to one of you 3 every year. When are we going to learn? All the offense in the world, scheme gurus. If the game was played with no special teams at all, you 3 would Bill Walton with rings. Yes, year in and year out, there seems to be this one phase of the game that you 3 coaches just always happen to be so bad at. Special teams. The Rams lost this game solely on special teams. Now, I know the taunting penalty definitely evened it out at the time, but it didn't. But it did. But it didn't. What happens if that special team play doesn't? They were down 4. Special teams play happens. Now they're down what?
11.
They lost by how many?
4.
So, yeah, they stole the possession back, but they never restole the possession they needed to steal to take the lead. So, yeah, it cost them the game. Matt LaFleur, come on. We can go at it for days about Packers. Special teams, man. I don't tell y'all. Special teams. I mean, that's damn, Matt Stafford.
Going out like that. Does he come back next year, do you think?
Yeah.
Because, again, never heard someone say, I used to have a bad back.
Yeah. And here's what I'm also saying. Rams still had a chance to win the game. That 4th down, if you're Sean McVay, would you have kicked the field goal and hoped your defense could get a stop?
I am okay with the call from Sean McVay. your defense hadn't stopped them all day.
I'm doing the same thing. Like, yo, they got Sam Darnold dealing over here. We got to do something.
The hands of your, like, if Matt Stafford's the MVP, I'm not taking the ball out of his hands, Pauls.
And like, if Sam Darnold behind 3 having to drive the ball is different than Sam Darnold with the lead up 4 with the ball. Yeah. So I'm
okay with that.
Damn,
if Stafford's the MVP of the league, you let him decide.
Mm-hmm. And I think Rams is getting buckets.
Everyone's getting buckets, dog. Like
Xavier Smith.
That touchdown to JSN, brother. If you're gonna leave someone wide open, it can't be him.
All right, it's like, all right, I got it.
I got to cover Rashid Shaheed or JSN. I'm gonna go take JSN.
This one, I feel like if you're a Rams fan, you got to be sick to your stomach.
Oh, you have to be. We talk about some teams who waste great rosters. This Rams roster was a great roster.
Still young though. They're still young.
Devontae is old. Stafford is old.
Well, I think next will probably be the last year for a couple of guys. But
I'm intrigued to see where the Rams go from here because everybody, if Matt Stafford doesn't come back, like everyone needs a quarterback, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks, and you're picking in the low 20s.
Hey, they got Jimmy Garoppolo and
okay, cool. Go. I bet you Kyle Shanahan will call up Sean and be like, brother, you saw what happened.
Special teams, man. You know what? It's like every team. I think every team historically has had just like a random Achilles heel, and man, that's.
I feel like that Rams Seahawks game is going to be better than the Super Bowl. I'm not looking forward to this Super Bowl at all.
Yeah, I think the Seahawks are going to put a little belt to ass.
Yeah, even though history says that if the
defenses fare better than offenses.
No, if the Super Bowl is in the middle of the two teams, the team traveling west is undefeated this century. So the Super Bowl is in San Francisco. New England is traveling west. Seattle is traveling southeast. So history would say the Patriots are going to win. I saw that today. It is real.
Give me the examples. Give me the previous.
So last year,
New Orleans.
It was New Orleans. So the Eagles traveled west.
Southwest.
Southwest.
That is south.
Southwest.
That's south. Don't make me pull the map. That is south.
Southwest.
Dog.
And the Patriots, and the Chiefs traveled southeast.
Like up here, New Orleans is down here. Oh, south.
Southwest.
Southwest. Whatever.
And then the Chiefs travel southeast. The team that travels farther west has won.
Yeah, no. Whoever said this, they probably didn't believe we landed on the moon either. So, what are we talking about?
But yeah, I do. I like that. And the story of Drake May has beat like top five defenses on his way to the Super Bowl. I hear you, but I feel like we're leaving out a lot of context.
Yeah. Chargers didn't have an offensive line. The Chargers basically threw a man out there with 5 24-hour fitness centers.
Yeah. And CJ Stroud just shit the bed.
I mean, and then they didn't play the best offenses.
Yeah, like I think there's a lot. We're leaving a lot of context out of Drake May. He's beat 3 top 5 defenses on his way to the Super Bowl. He had 86 passing yards Sunday.
Yeah, well, in a snowstorm. Like, what are we talking?
The blizzard didn't hit till like mid third quarter.
I don't think they really scored it.
More game without snow than he did with snow.
Only thing more annoying than them type of fans are the fans who are trying to jump on Patriots or Super Bowl bandwagon by like proxy. Oh no, that's my grandmama cousin was a Seahawks fan growing up.
No.
Oh, the Seahawks, that's the Eagles' bird cousin. So I gotta cheer on. Yo, dog. All right. Y'all stand for anything. I used to date a dude who played for the Like, yo, dog.
My mama dated man was on the Patriots, and now I grew up. We watched a few Patriots games. He took me to the Patriots game. You know what I mean? My stepdaddy like the Patriots. It's all right. So you have no backbone. You just cheer for anybody. Okay.
I'm looking forward to the racism we're gonna get when Bad Bunny's on TV.
Oh yeah, this this joker don't speak
English.
Like
the hot mic might pick up a slur from the crowd. But San Francisco, I don't know. San Francisco's a pretty welcoming place.
I mean, come on. The Bay is black. It just don't make no sense. Yo, dog. I mean,
how are you as a 49ers fan? Your arch rival could win the Super Bowl in your field.
Man. And beat you to do it.
And beat you. That's funny. Now I'm rooting for
Matter of fact, they beat you in your house, then beat you in their house, then came back to play the Super Bowl in your house.
In your house. Yeah. I'm rooting for the Seahawks. I need that on Kyle Shanahan's resume.
I mean, he ain't getting fired. They just gonna go back to all them injuries. And
that's true.
They're gonna say they beat the Seahawks when they had their full team and lost to them when they did.
Week 1. We talking about wins in September.
Want everyone to know that the reason why this game was played in Denver and not New England was because the Raiders beat New England in week 1. And I still remember watching that game thinking, man, the Raiders might be better than I thought. Boy, was I wrong.
And
they were worse.
They still haven't found a head coach. And neither have the Cardinals.
I mean, who wants to inherit that Kyler Murray incident or situation?
I feel like the Cardinals' job is good because Kyler Murray is there.
Yo, dog. All right.
Not because you
let it go. He's not
allowed a long runway because he's bad and you're trying to get off his contract.
He ain't good.
He's not. He's gonna be a great Jet.
Kyle said, "Does Bad Bunny have any French songs? Because that's the only way I'd get excited for this halftime show." All right, now hold on. Bad Bunny got some bops. Don't do that. Bad Bunny, Kyle.
Bad Bunny got some bops.
He got some bops. He got some. I done seen a couple of tings. They get to moving them little heels when that Bad Bunny come on.
Just look at his entrance. What was the pay-per-view he was at that was in Puerto Rico?
Oh, that WWE one? Oh, yeah.
The best entrance I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, he had a little street fight with Damian Priest, a little Puerto Rican street fight or something like that.
Bad Bunny is him. He makes Adidas somewhat cool. Like he might be the only person to make Adidas somewhat cool.
And shout out to my Puerto Rican women out here who love Bad Bunny.
Yo, Boricua. I've been learning Spanish. I'm scared now. The way Ice moving, I'm scared to be speaking
Spanish.
Huh?
Why are you even learning to speak Spanish?
So it all started, and remember when I went to Mexico a couple years ago? Me and my wife, I told you the story on here, and I said if I could speak a little bit of Spanish, we'd have a better time because the people who work there were like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? They know the native tongue. And I told you the story how I was speaking Spanish. It was going good, and then my wife blew my spot at dinner one night. Do you remember that story when I was talking to the waiter in Spanish?
Yeah.
He was like, he don't know Spanish. Do not fall for his lies. So I'm trying to learn Spanish. We both trying to learn Spanish. And then the sun, I'm going to get a little tan. I'm going to get a little gold chain. Yeah, I'm going to look like a little Cubano. I don't know if I'm going to do that right now, but I got it all figured out.
We're losing recipes.
What you mean we losing recipes?
Losing recipes.
I can't wear gold chain.
You try to be Champagne Poppy.
No. Not Miami Cubano. Queens Cubano. That's the difference.
What is going on? What are we? Yo, you know what? I don't know why this randomly reminds me. Rachel Dolezal was really walking around telling people she was a black woman,
and you never would have known it. Had no one blown her spot, she would. The rest of her, she was a board member of NAACP in her area.
Man, All right. So do you, man? Some brothers probably took down Rachel Dolezal thinking they took down a sister. They didn't take down them.
Hey, brother, and she not that bad looking either. Like when people was like, "How could she?" I was like, "It's not like she ugly." For where she was located in the U.S., she probably was a dime.
And where was she at again?
I forgot. Let me see where she's from. I know it was in the middle of nowhere. Now we gotta look this up. Oh, she's labeled as an American activist. Where she live? I forgot she wrote a book called In Full Color. She a whole troll, man.
Well, and then there was that. Isn't there like the reporter version? What's his name? Sean something. He white.
Yeah, Sean King.
Yeah, Sean King.
Oh yeah, Rachel lives in Arizona. Perfect.
She was getting that off. She was in the tanning beds.
She was.
Tanning beds. A couple of them brothers took her down and thought they were dealing with a sister. Then they either tasted her collard greens. I watched her fry some chicken. She was like, "Nah, this ain't."
Or they didn't see any washcloths in the house.
What?
Washcloths.
No, I know what they are. What are you talking about?
I'm saying they got her home and didn't see any washcloths and said, "Wait a minute."
Are you saying that's like a common thing? With them?
Yeah, they don't use washcloths.
I have like many washcloths in each bathroom in my house, and I thought that was standard.
Yeah, for us it is. For others, it is not.
Okay, but that don't make no sense because what are you washing yourself with?
The soap, the bar of soap.
Yeah, but how are you lathering it up without a washcloth?
I don't know. I use washcloths. I know they take the bar of soap and just start rubbing on their body while the water is pouring on them.
Nah, you're not dead ass.
I am dead ass.
Wait a minute. So there are some scoundrels out here who are putting straight bar of soap to body?
Yes.
Oh, hell nah. Hell no. Listen, if you're hearing this and you put body wash or body soap straight to body, no washcloth, what I want you to do, I want you to go to your nearest convenience store, go to the cash register, open up the cash register, put your hand in, take all the money out, wait for them to call the police, and go to jail. Because you are a criminal. You are a criminal and you need to be taken off the street, you nasty scoundrel. What? And when you get out, go to Target and go get you some washcloths. 6-pack. Not the white kind either, because you will be shocked at what you don't want to see what's going to come back. You wipe yourself.
You don't want to see.
Y'all out here not using washcloths? Freak-ass balls?
Whoa. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep Bam's comment up for the rest of the night because I did not know this.
A fans only page. All right. Bam, I'm starting to realize that
he a nasty boy.
I'm a freak boy. We got, listen. I mean, like, you need to seek help. And I hope you have that thing taped to your leg because you are like a dog chasing a bone. This joke is out of control. This dude is this brother's out of control. That
man got the mustache, the braids, walking in on soul.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Oh, yeah. He definitely a pizza man waiting to deliver something. Freak ass boy. What is going on around here? What is going on?
How much is it per month, Bam? Tell me.
For what Bam charging?
I'm sure Bam is probably.
Rachel Dolezal probably charging the $25 a month.
That's a lot, man.
The 10 or anywhere between 10 and 25. She definitely charging, and she better be, and she better bust it open. Like, don't be like, if you're gonna be on there. I mean, I'm just saying, Rachel, if you're gonna be on there, somebody better be busting it down. Like, I'm talking about, like, it better be like feet. It better be feet to ears, ankles to ears, and somebody better be busting this shit down. If I pay good money and you on there just like with lusty pictures, fuck out of here. Somebody better be like demolishing this shit, like destroying it. I need to see like you getting wrecked. BBC only wrecked, destroyed.
Hey, dog, this shit going off the rails.
Going off the rails. NFL coaching vacancies. Yeah, Bam, go ahead. Bam, you got my number. Go ahead. Let me see what's up. Better be busting these shits down. If I I'll be mad at her shit like mad she just on there doing like the ditzy dances and lingerie and them type of teas and stuff. Like, nah, shorty, bust it down.
Yeah, for 20, if it's over $12 a month, yeah.
Yeah, like now I don't mean feet first. I'm talking about if her feet ain't.
You caught that, Bam. I caught that too.
Nah, I didn't mean feet first. I'm saying if her ankles and feet ain't by her head and she ain't being folded in half, then what the fuck are we talking about? Like, she better be getting like somebody better have her in the Cobra clutch and going crazy. I mean, I better see some BBC putting her in the walls of Jericho. Like,
yeah, that's the third time you said
NFL coaching vacancies.
That's enough BBC for the year.
NFL coaching vacancies. John Harbaugh is now the head coach of the New York Football Giants. The Dolphins have taken former Packers defensive coordinator Jeff Hafley. Jesse Minter has taken the Ravens, he's taken the Ravens head coaching job. The Ravens are also trying to hire Cliff Kingsbury as the next offensive coordinator. Mike McDaniels, the new OC for the Chargers. Mike McCarthy's the new head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Joe Brady, new head coach for Buffalo. Packers hired Jonathan Gannon as the new defensive coordinator. The Jets fired their OC. Brian Daboll is the new OC for the Tennessee Titans. And Joe Brady, I think I may have said it, but if I didn't say it before, Joe Brady is the new head coach of the Buffalo Bills after Sean McDermott got fired. Leaving the Cardinals, Browns, and Raiders as the only teams without head coaches. Danny, talk to me. One, which hire do you like the most? And which team without a head coach right now should feel the absolute worst?
I'll start with that. I think the Raiders should feel the worst, right? You have the number 1 overall pick. You have some cap space. Like, this is close to a blank canvas as you can get. I know the quarterback class is strong this year. I know it's Mendoza. I know you might think about Malik Willis. But if I'm the Raiders, it's like, man, no one wants to come here. But again, I think there's a lot of dysfunction in Vegas. But again, you have the number 1 overall pick.
But Tom Brady should be in there helping to get some things together.
And you have Tom Brady. Like, I thought that job was more attractive. Huh?
Tom be knowing what he's talking about up there.
Yeah, Tom, like that, to me, that was – and I also love Harbaugh to the Giants. Like, it gives them some legitimacy in some, like, now, like, okay, so you are a serious organization. Because since Tom Coughlin, they have been unserious on so many ways, and John Harbaugh brings some, like, legitimacy to that team, into that organization, off rip. So, I really like the Giants pick for Harbaugh. The confusing one for me is Joe Brady to Buffalo, and Joe Brady can do the funniest thing ever and hire Sean McDermott as his DC, but that's a conversation for another day. But
is he being considered?
No, you can't bring Sean McDermott back. That'd be crazy. I think for the Bills, the thing that is confusing is like you kind of wanted a fresh start after all these years of tragic losses, and all he did was just throw Sean McDermott out the window. So your defense is going to take a step back because McDermott's one of you're not going to find a DC right now who is better than Sean McDermott. So your defense is more than likely to take a step back. I mean, Josh Allen gets the consistency on the offensive end. But, I mean, it's
almost like why did you even fire Sean McDermott? You could have just waited.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like you just threw Sean McDermott out because you didn't like him. Because he said something you didn't like a couple months ago.
What did he say a couple months ago?
He pretty much told Bean, the GM, and the owner, like, yo, this roster isn't good enough to win a Super Bowl. He was right. He said that a couple months ago. Does anyone have the report? Like, he said, like, yeah, hold on, let me see if I can find it. I'll drop the link in.
My boy came out and said straight up, like, yo, there's some pieces in the roster that we're trying to fill and do with the best we can. Some shit like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
So Brandon Beane and Sean McDermott were definitely not happy. They were beefing with each other.
And then did you see the press conference where they threw Keon Coleman under the bus? Like, did you see that shit?
Yeah, he was like, the owner was like, I don't know why he was taking so much heat for that Keon Coleman pick. That was the coaching staff decision. The GM was just being a good team player. I was like, well, damn, just tell the boy he's not good.
But did you see the video of Coleman? I think he was running the 40 at the combine, and Brandon Beane, the GM, was like, oh, yeah, that's like, I'm glad he ran that. Like, Beane wanted to draft him too. Like, we have video of you confirming that you want him on your roster.
Maybe not that value.
Maybe that was it.
It be coming down to that value because where your pick is basically determining your salary, and it's like, all right.
Well, he was a second round pick, wasn't he? He was high second round, right?
Well, yeah, we paying this dude all this money. He's not even all that good. And then he's doing some. You got to think about some of the bullshit he was probably involved in. So they were like, fuck. And receivers like a position they're struggling with mightily.
After Diggs, I made it to the Super Bowl before Josh.
Yeah. Now what's funny? Bam said Bills owner saw Steve Bisciotti put on a masterclass and decided to blow up his team. Yeah, Steve Bisciotti went up there and just kept it real.
Is there anything that stood out?
Here's what I'll say. Some things that stood out to me. For Jonathan Gannon. Now, here's my thing. Feels like last time we were in here, you said, shit, Jonathan Gannon, all he do is cover two. Cover two is all he do. First thing, and I see when it's announced that Packers have hired Jonathan Gannon as DC is the video of him going up there telling folks about how he don't run a scheme. It's like, all right. What's going on here, man? What the fuck's going on here? He was like, I coach the players, and the players, it's like, all right, either this guy, like, so then I'm seeing where people were like, he didn't call his own. He's not the one who called defenses in Arizona. Yeah, they were
he didn't?
No, he had someone else calling defense.
Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know that.
The last time he called defenses was with, you guessed it, the Eagles, where he had really good defense. So now I'm kind of confused. But I do remember how he left.
Yeah. Philly. So Gannon's scheme works if he has elite pass rushers. Like if he has elite pass rushers, like that year the Eagles had like 4 great pass rushers, then yeah, your corners don't have to cover that long. But in the Super Bowl, Mahomes and Andy Reid figured out that he has no rules for motion. So that's like the Sky Moore touchdown. Like it was just a little orbit motion, and he has no rules for it, and that's how they won. But you guys have Micah, you guys have Quay Walker. Like you're going to need at least 3 or 4 good to elite pass rushers for a Gannon scheme to work.
I think. Listen, I know people are complaining. I know people are complaining about the hire. Here's what I'll say. It doesn't matter who the coordinator is. The players aren't good enough. What the fuck are we doing? Like, if the players aren't good enough, we're not developed.
Yeah, see, Kyle. If I were a Packers fan, this is how I would feel. No, he doesn't have any redeeming qualities. He's a liar. When he got to Arizona, all he did was lie about what happened in Philadelphia. He lied to the Eagles when they were prepping for the Super Bowl, saying he wasn't interviewing for the Cardinals job. The Eagles told Vic Fangio, never mind, and then Gannon leaves to take the Cardinals job after the Super Bowl. And then while he's in Arizona, he lies about what happens. Like he told the story about, so when Shane Steichen took over play calling, there's a story that Shane, Nick, and Gannon were kind of all in a room, and they all said together that Nick should stop calling plays. Well, Gannon goes to Arizona. Gannon's like, nah, that was my idea. I told Nick, you need to stop calling plays. That didn't happen, Jonathan. Like, that's the kind of shit he be doing. So, like, don't be shocked if when you get, like, when he is on live, like, he going to start lying about what he was doing in Arizona.
My fellow Packers fans, all we can do is pray. All we can do is pray. All we can do is pray. Who knows?
And he hit a player. Like, Gannon hit a player last season on the sideline. Now, granted, I don't think he's going to do that in in Green Bay, I feel like Green Bay might have a couple killers on. Like I don't know who he think he put his hands on. Like he gonna touch Josh Jacobs? He might down the field.
My thing is just like we got to get better players. We got to get healthier. And I think we need to shift money into some different positions. We need listen, we got to draft a corner. But here's the thing, like we went out and signed Nate Hobbs. He just didn't have a good season. That'd be the problem. Like when your team signs people in free agency that first year, it's maybe shaky. What if they come back the second year and they play exceptionally better? It's like, okay, well.
But the thing about Gannon is if you have an elite pass rush, you can be weak at corner. Like that's how the Eagles made it to the Super Bowl that year. It was Josh Sweat. Who else was on that line? It was Brandon Graham. Like I think they led the league in sacks that year. Like if you have an elite pass rush, Gannon's scheme can work. Because again, it's just cover two. Like it's just a cover. It's some variation of cover two.
I think the best hire I liked during this cycle. I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't mind Jesse Minter to the Ravens. I think he fits.
I like that a lot too.
I think he fits what they're trying to do in Baltimore. I think the OC is going to be very important. But I do think if you're going to start over in Baltimore, you want to start over with defense, especially in the AFC North. You go out and get instill a good defensive scheme, and then you go out and find the best offensive coordinator you have, and find like that. I mean, who doesn't want to fucking coach Lamar Jackson, brother? I mean.
I feel like I'd be calling Cliff Kingsbury if I were them.
They are. I think they're pushing for Cliff hard. Still want to know what happened between Cliff and Dan Quinn, but boy, you know it's tough. And just going back to Washington, David Blau, who actually was on Hard Knocks. I forgot. I think it was during the that year they did the in season with the Cardinals, maybe.
Maybe ringing the bell.
David Blau was in there. He was the backup QB. And when I saw that he was, assistant or quarterbacks coach for the Commanders, I was like, damn, either I'm getting old or this guy recently stopped playing. So
it's a little bit about who was your guy's QB's coach?
Adam Stenavich, or QB.
Apparently he's talking to the Eagles about their OC job.
Yeah, Adam Stenavich. I mean, he helped Jordan develop a good amount. Shout out to Jordan Love, man. Shout out to Jordan Love, top 10 QB in the league, and I'm not afraid to say it anymore. Top 10 QB in the league. Just got to keep him healthy and keep him upright and get him a defense, special teams.
Hopefully Eagles can find an OC to help Jalen out, because Buddy, that job does not look appealing at all.
He needs a lot of help.
I don't think
Lions. That's what it was, Bam. He was on Hard Knocks for the Lions, not the Cardinals.
The Cardinals, okay.
I do remember that. Thank you, Bam. Who else? Let's see. Anything else in NFL land? I'm taking the Seahawks 34-14.
You got a whole week to think about it. You don't need a week.
34-14.
I'm looking more forward to the food I'm going to make during the Super Bowl than actually looking forward to the game.
What are you making?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet. I'm thinking about maybe I'd love to make like brisket nachos, but not like a whole brisket because I ain't got that kind of time. Maybe about like half, like the point or the flat. Then make some nachos.
Yeah. Last year I got Wingstop and experienced one of the worst experiences ever. Super Bowl day, absolutely not the day to go get Wingstop wings. Get it the day before. Literally just get it the day before. I think I either might make my own wings or maybe I might I don't know, make my own wings, or I don't know, make some chili. Chili might be bad.
That's not bad. Like I said, I might. Oh yeah, Airbnb is back to the Chiefs.
Cornbread? Whoa,
say what?
Chili, a little turkey chili with some cornbread.
Yeah, that's a.
What do you put in your chili?
Ground turkey. So my wife puts ground turkey, kidney beans, and black beans, and like fire roasted tomatoes. Do you know what I like to do with my chili?
Talk to me.
Put cornbread at the bottom, and then put the chili on top.
Oh yeah,
especially
smart.
cold cornbread like the day after.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see. I like ground turkey, little onion, pinto black, kidney beans, little canned tomatoes, diced, canned tomatoes. You know, the little spices. I like a little spicy in there.
Mm-hmm. So do you put corn in yours? Because that was a real controversial topic in my home at one point.
Excuse me?
So my mom used to put like corn in there, like kernels of corn.
No.
Yeah, that's my wife. Like, no, we're not doing that.
And don't come my way with that because
like fire roasted corn. No,
you will. I'm probably going to actually leave the kitchen and come to my kitchen talking about corn and turkey. No, we ain't doing that. That
okay.
is. But yeah, I think I might do some chili. The only hard part is I got to make sure. How do you make sure it's like real flavor, like the broth is real flavorful? What do you do to ensure that the broth is real flavorful?
Well, my wife makes it, so I'll ask her and let you know.
Okay, my man. Hey, to everyone who wants to chat a little fantasy, the commissioner's still on vacation. Sorry, not gonna happen.
All right, Kyle, you just let me know when you're ready for RSO. I've been watching videos. I'm ready to go.
I'm just on fantasy vacation. Look, it feels just so good to, fantasy be taking a lot out you, boy.
I mean, you can pick it back up in February. It'll be fine. End of February, we can be back.
End of February, when it's time to get in the draft season, that's probably when I have to. I honestly, it's funny. I probably got to make a new Twitter around that time too.
Yeah, but you got time. You got a whole month.
That way, I can get back into my draft. I gotta find all my football gurus, refollow them. I can tell you, life without a Twitter though, it's so awesome. Like
I've heard that a lot. Like I only get on Twitter for Eagles news. Like that's
it. Is so awesome. Like it's almost like I don't really want to. Life is good. Like I don't get my news from Facebook. I have the news apps now, and then I get some news from Instagram. But brother, there's no rock stupid filth that I just have to see. Like it is. Honestly, here's the thing. Too many of y'all's there's too many opinions. Some of y'all's opinions we should just never hear. Some of y'all's opinions you should take. A lot
of opinions.
A
lot of opinions we should hear.
So I can't complain. So I don't know. But eventually I do got to go back because the only reason why the only reason why I would come back to Twitter is just so I could get the inside stuff on fantasy football and draft stuff. And people were breaking down film and stuff like that. That's literally the only reason. Will any team hire Sean Terrace, Brady McDermott? Who knows? Who knows, Kyle? Who knows? Who knows? How ironic is this shifting to the NBA? Other night, I'm watching the Golden State Warriors take on the Miami Heat. And Jimmy Butler is starting to get buckets. And then out of nowhere, Jimmy Butler hurts his knee, goes down, comes out. That Jimmy Butler has season-ending. He's going to need season-ending surgery on a torn ACL versus his former team, the Miami Heat.
Cold world, man. Is this how old is Jimmy? Jimmy's in his late 30s, right? This might be the end.
35, 36, 37?
Let's see. Yeah, he's 36. He'll be 37. And he's my age. Yeah, he'll be 37 in September. Buddy.
I don't think you think he'll get another big contract? Or you think
he's not getting another big contract.
So then what are your thoughts on the Warriors coming out and basically saying that they were thinking about Jimmy Butler?
They said they were going to trade. They were thinking about trading him.
There are reports that the Warriors were thinking about potentially trading Jimmy Butler to organize to keep. They basically are trying to compete while they still have Steph because they know their championship window is running out. So they're trying to keep a competitive team around Steph so they can still make it fun. But obviously, who's going to trade for Jimmy after he just got hurt?
Who on that team can net you anything that puts you in contention?
Exactly. Plus, you got the whole Jonathan Kuminga situation, which
Dunleavy.
So
you can't drive down the price of your own. Did you see what he said? He was pretty much like,
Dunleavy's the owner.
Dunleavy's the GM. He pretty much said.
Oh, why did I think it's not my man? What's my man? Oh, he works on ESPN now.
Yeah, Joe Lacob. No, Lacob's the owner. You're thinking of Sugar.
Bob.
Yeah, I can see him. But anyway, Dunleavy was pretty much like, yeah, he has a trade demand, but there's no demand. Like, don't nobody want him.
Whew.
Can't do that. Can't do that to someone you're trying to trade, man. Can't drive down the value by saying nobody wants him.
But see, here's the thing. I don't think that's driving down the value. I think, my man, what if he told the truth? And what if he said, yo, respectfully, because I think I'm hearing it with different ears. What if he said, yo, respectfully, y'all, this motherfucker's been wanting to be traded. Trust me, I'd trade this motherfucker for a bag of fucking chips. Nobody wants this fucking guy. People are telling me the bag of chips is too expensive for this fucker. What do you want me to do? He comes in here, he bitches about working. He doesn't want to work, but he wants his money. So if I don't pay him his money, he's bitching at me because I gotta pay him his money. But when I try to trade him, like his punk ass keep asking me, he don't recognize. Don't nobody want you. It's like hey, you can take this to dating terms. Break it down in dating terms. You dating somebody who? Come on, break it down in dating terms.
It's been a long time since I've been dating. You're gonna have to. It's been a while.
So it's basically like.
Oh, she said she gonna leave you somebody else, and you said, "Girl, don't nobody want your ass sit down."
Let's do it like this. She said she want a divorce, and you start laughing. I got a prenup. You want to leave? Go right ahead. Go right ahead. How you gonna leave? You came to this marriage with nothing. Go right ahead and leave. Go right. Matter of fact, well, we ain't even got to sign the paper. You got a backpack that you came in here with. You came in here with a few pots and pans. I'll give you the damn TV. Go ahead and leave. That's what he's basically saying. How you gonna ask me for a divorce? You come. How you gonna ask me for a divorce? We got a prenup and you ain't got no money. Arguing from a position of disadvantage.
Yes. Can't be doing that, Jonathan. Enjoy it. Like, it's bad when Draymond pulling good PR for Kuminga. Draymond's like, oh yeah, he come to work. He a great teammate.
They're probably like this. This guy. Yeah, I saw a video somewhere of little kids asking Jordan Poole about getting punched. We got to leave Jordan alone, man.
He handled like a pro. He was like, it was tough. Like that. Like, I feel like that's the only way you can. That's the only response you can have if you're Jordan Poole. Shout out to
me. Jordan better than me. I'd be like, yeah, when I see him suck in his face again.
See, I'd be like, how about I punch you in the face and then you know what it feels like, little boy. But you can't say stuff like that.
Listen, we gotta talk about it. Yo, kids be bad as hell.
And kids think they can say whatever they want. Like old people. Like you can say whatever you want and get away with it.
You see a kid just giving their parent hell, whether they like having a fit or they like swinging and fighting their parent or they like running away and some shit like that. Do you ever just give them that look like?
I don't know, right? Because I don't know that kid's story. Like that kid may have development issues.
All right, that's a better way of saying it. Like they kid acting up, and you just kind of look at him and maybe tug on your belt a little bit.
Oh, not you being granddad from Boondocks.
Yeah, you got him just tug on your belt a little bit, or you just make that sound. You don't do that.
I'll stop anybody in their tracks. That belt sound.
You don't do that. Okay, well, maybe my passive aggressiveness is a little bit more much because I have done that before. Like,
no, have you done it in public to a kid?
No, to the parent and the kid, yes. So yes, to answer your question, yes. Like, get this badass kid because if I take my belt off, it's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna take my belt off on this little boy. Like, goddamn it, we in the Target. This little boy throwing down towels and whatnot, running, yelling. Doing all that shit, breaking like, yo, I'm just gotta look around like, first you just gotta see, all right, this is somebody kid, like whose man is this? Then you see,
who man is this?
And you see, you know how parents be. Oh, get back here, little Timmy! I'm so sorry. It's like, girl, put a leash on this little motherfucker. Like, what are we doing? But you white, y'all know y'all do that. Oh, so you're not gonna do that? Now you believe in activism, equilibrium, and whatever. All right, equality. All right, well, I know something that'll help. Here, try it. I guess this new generation, they don't believe in ass whippings. It's funny because now we got all these badass YNs. I see a correlation here, but Yeah. Listen, you don't. Right.
Do you think someone needs to do that to Ja Morant? The way he be acting?
I'm so conflicted and confused about what's going on with Ja Morant. Because see the video of Ja Morant basically saying, "Y'all don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with y'all. What the fuck was going on here?" But yet
I'm right here.
yeah, I'm right here. But he also at the podium saying, "I got Memphis hat on me, so that's where I want to be." So it's all right. What is going on here? I think Ja Morant did not like that little suspension or whatever. Him and his coach got into it, and he's been patting. That boy been sitting around that facility patting.
Here's the thing about cats who say stuff like "I'm right here." They not trying to fight. Because that fight wouldn't have happened because there's too many people around. That dude was like, "Nah, let's handle this in the back." "Nah, I'm right here. I'm right here." Coach standing right there, trying to separate and dap him up. Ja ain't want to fight. Ja ain't want to fight. Old boy's like, "Hey man, we can go handle this out back like two adults." "I'm right here. I'm right here.
I'm right here. I'm right
The
here.
louder a person is, the less they want to fight.
You sure about that?
Positive. Cats who want to fight don't do a lot of talking. There ain't a lot of whole gesturing and what's good. I'm right here.
All right. I want anyone who may be listening to this. He may be right, but not fighting does not mean not dangerous. Because they because they want to shoot you.
Exactly.
And at that point, you shouldn't be fighting. Listen. Man. Here's what I'm gonna say. I feel like if I was Ja Morant in that situation, I'm still off.
Like you
still off. Hit him first. Then we gotta see what's
because you win that because they break it up before he gets get his lick back.
Yeah. And sometimes you may just want to get that first couple like 2-3 easy shots in. And then what?
You hope you knock him out. But Ja didn't want to fight. Ja ain't want to fight nobody. I'm with Bam. I don't think Ja can fight.
That's why you gotta hit first. You gotta hit first. Or shoot first. And we don't condone violence. 1 year post Luka Doncic trade. Danny, how you feeling about the Mavericks? Did you see that game a couple days ago?
Buddy, that's the Maverick season in a nutshell.
Listen, here's the funny part. I watched the first half and I'm like, damn, look at the Lakers. And then that third quarter, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go start building this. I'm gonna go keep building this Laker. I'm off this game. And in the background, I'm just hearing shot after shot after shot getting made for the Lakers. So I just go back in there, maybe like midway through the fourth quarter, and I'm seeing the Lakers really starting to make a comeback, and then all I'm seeing is them it was like the bottle just opened, damn broke, and he started pouring it on.
Like this, with no Kyrie, Derek Lively out for the year, like we're just trying to make it to April. That's it. As long like Coop might win Rookie of the Year, I think it should go to VJ Edgecombe right now. But like he's been the only bright. Like he's gotten better, and he's not playing out of position. Like that's all I got, man.
On a scale from 1 to 10, on a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 being we have hope and 1 being it might be time for me to find a new team, where are you in your fandom?
6. Like I said, Derek Lively broke his foot. He's out for the year. I don't think you bring Kyrie back. Like just whatever. Like this season is a wash. So next year you have those two returning. Najee Marshall has turned out to be good.
You're assuming Kyrie wants to come back to this team.
He said Kyrie has said he wants to come back.
Okay.
But he said that in Boston and then turned around and said he doesn't want to come back. So I think you see if you can find a trade partner for Anthony Davis. I know it's going to be lesser value than what you gave up to get him.
And why don't you want?
I don't want that motherfucker. He can't play 4 games. I don't think he's played 6 games in a row as a Maverick.
Man, Nico, listen, all right.
Boy, I was really hoping his name was in that FBI probe. Like, I want to see that motherfucking jail. I was really hoping they throw him in jail with Chauncey and Terry Rozier. I was praying his name.
Yeah. That's who need to get folded and put in the Cobra clutch.
Yes. No. I ain't gonna say because it's not funny, but yeah, I was hoping he'd get thrown in jail because like Luka leads the league in scoring.
Yo, I was watching the Luka game last night, and listen, you just get to a point night in, night out, and I'm just like, yo, the Mavs just said this guy wasn't a good basketball player.
The Mavs said, "No, we good on this guy. Oh, he doesn't play defense. Who gives a fuck? He drops 40. He's 40, 14, and 15. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
he doesn't need to play defense.
Be a problem. And JJ trying to figure it out, but sometimes, hey, the goal of the game is to score more points. And this motherfucker,
that's it, JJ.
He just keep putting the ball in the cup. So it's like, all right.
Well, the problem is it's Luka's usage rate. That was the same problem in Dallas.
Yeah, but we got LeBron, AR coming back tomorrow night. Listen, listen, Bron, brother. You see, I think are you noticing it with Bron? He knows.
I thought he shaved his head Saturday night. I was like, oh, first acknowledgement that he about to retire. He coming on home.
He noticing it, and he know it in his soul. This the Europeans team now.
It was his team the day that trade was complete.
Yeah, but can I be honest with you? All right, I look after watching the Lakers more over the last couple of weeks. I don't believe this brother had sciatica that badly.
No.
I think there is some validity to the story behind Jeannie Buss and LeBron James. I think some of it is fluff, but I think she was very frustrated with LeBron, and I think when she got the win, because Rob told her first about the Luka trade, she started rubbing them hands together and said, "I see my way out. I see my way out of this."
My whole thing about that whole story is Jeannie should kiss the ground LeBron walk on because he saved that franchise.
I'm not saying he didn't. Yo, here's the thing. I feel like at the beginning, because you got to think, he came in 2018. It's been almost 10 years he's been there.
Yeah.
Right? So I imagine in the beginning, state of the NBA, AD LeBron, you got the championship. Cool. Now, mind you, I think since then, you start looking at the Lakers since then, just and then last year, and I'm pretty sure that's when, especially when you start thinking about that Westbrook trade. I bet you that Westbrook trade.
Yeah, that seems to be the breaking point because Bron didn't take any responsibility for that.
Which it doesn't make any sense because remember all the reports coming out that it was LeBron and AD who had the dinner and XYZ. There was all right. So now you're trying to, that was a fucking mess. I watch Luka on the Lakers and say, okay, they clearly had a vision of this somewhat with Russ. Obviously, Russ doesn't have the skill set that Luka does, but then Russ with Bron and AD could have worked because they had the vision here. It just didn't work.
Yeah.
Jeannie was like, how do I get out of this LeBron thing? And she finally found this Luka. I don't know. It just makes me think.
D, check your phone.
What's going on? What is going on?
Check your phone.
All right, I see a message from Bam. All right, I'm a listen, Bam. I appreciate it. I'm gonna click on that later. She better be golden.
It looked like it.
What's the monthly price?
So for 3 months, right now she has a deal, $5 for 31 days. But 3 months is $28, 6 months is $53, and a whole year is $95.
Wait, how much for the
$10 a month on average?
All right, I might give her 5. See if she does some shit, man.
Brother.
She got some. All right, we're talking about it. Talk about off camera. Funny though, I still think the West goes through OKC, San Antonio, and Denver. Let's get up out of here talking about a few more things. Few quick hitter things before we get out of here. Bill Belichick missed the Hall of Fame by 10 votes.
You know what I think that is?
First ballot Hall of Famer. They can come out and say Deflategate, Spygate. I don't believe that at all. I believe there were Yo, guys, the dude was the head coach for 20 plus years. The voters for this are, I'm sure, people of the media. Bill Belichick, if you remember his time on the podium, was a dick to the media.
Yep.
Y'all do math here why he didn't get in.
That's what I was about to say. The way he treated the media is them probably giving right back to him.
Yeah, which is, to me, it's corny. It's like, all right, because y'all playing with somebody's legacy.
Because he should be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Yo, I want some of you reporters and beat writers to know, y'all are. Yo, God, I see why you didn't give me no money. I would get some of y'all jumps, bro. I would probably get some of y'all jumps. I don't care if y'all old. Women's college basketball. The SEC is dominating women's college basketball. I think they got what? They got like 10, 11 teams in the top 25.
Yeah.
Like
yes.
But everyone still recognizes who numero is. UConn.
Number one overall pick, future number one overall pick, AZ5.
Where do you think she's going?
She can be Dallas. Dallas has a number one overall pick.
Yeah.
She's going to go join her partner. She's going to join Paige in Dallas. Have a great backcourt.
Wait, so they ain't striking yet? They still got to
No, they're going a strike is coming. The deadline, they extended the deadline to negotiate on the CBA. It passed. Like a strike is on the way.
Hey, WNBA, I hope you get your money. Kathy, you'll get fired, Kathy. I'm telling you like this. You'll get fired.
She is going to get fired.
She knows she's on the last day. Royal Rumble this weekend. Who are your winners? Who are you picking?
I ain't gonna hold you. I haven't watched an ounce of wrestling all year.
All right, I got us then.
Jacob Fatu, like I don't know.
Maybe. Here's what I'm gonna say. What was it? No, first off, that wasn't his first. What was Spygate again? No, hold on. Let me before we do that. Royal Rumble on the men's side. I'm gonna go with my tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
Okay.
On the women's side, I'm gonna go with Liv Morgan.
Okay. I can live with that.
Spygate. I thought that was just the Eagles Super Bowl. What is Bam talking about his first 3 Super Bowls?
I mean, he got caught for the Eagles Super Bowls, but if he did it for that, it's safe to assume he had been doing it the entire time. I know he did it for the Rams one, if I'm not mistaken.
What was Spygate again? He was filming practice?
Yeah, he was filming practices.
How?
An assistant would film the other team's practice.
Like he would just show up at games and show up at practice in the stands.
I want to say during Super Bowl practices, like an assistant would film the other team. Let me see if I can get there. Well, let me see if I can get there.
All right, something about this is so. All right.
So he was penalized for illegally filming the Jets coach's defensive signals from an unauthorized sideline location. But
the Jets.
Yeah, but there are also feelings that he did the same against the Eagles.
Wait, so he was caught. Wait, but okay.
He was charged with filming the Jets and stealing their signals. But there are other people who say, no, it goes further than that. Like he filmed, they played the Rams in the Super Bowl, right? That was Tom's first Super Bowl, right?
Mm-hmm.
That one for sure. And I know the Eagles said something similar that they believe he taped their practices too.
Okay.
I'm just trying to find it.
Yeah. Y'all, okay. Y'all, come on now. Some of this is all right. I might be putting this up there with the fucking deflating the balls.
Yeah, here we go. Some whistleblowers in the Patriots organization alleged that the videotaping practice went back as early as the 2000 season. The Boston Herald published a story that the Patriots also videotaped the Rams walkthrough practice prior to the Super Bowl in 2002.
I'm putting it up there with the deflating the balls. It's like, all right, maybe, but
yeah, here we go. And then there's another one. Goodell rated these beliefs in a January 31st memo to Spectre, while also adding that the NFL didn't have any evidence that they taped the Eagles' signals during the Super Bowl, but it was still alleged that they did it to the Eagles too.
Okay, so they allegedly saw the defensive signals of the Jet.
That's what they got fined for. That they proved. They were able to prove that they were still in defensive signals from the Jets.
But what does that mean? Like anytime they did this, they knew what defense they were in?
Yeah. And then you can reiterate it before the mic goes off.
Okay, I mean, yeah. But if it's not against a team in the Super Bowl,
I mean, the thinking is, if he did it for that, then he's probably been doing it this entire time. And some people in the organization said, yeah, he did that.
Yeah, but then you got to why? All right, so they were complicit until they weren't. So now I'm like, I don't even know how serious.
Yeah, right. That's the whole, you know.
Yeah, like I don't even know if I'm considering your testimony because why are we? Listen, Bill, stop looking at 21-year-old, and you'll be in next year. I do agree with Bam. Luke Kuechly not getting in first ballot's crazy. If you watch crazy work. Yo, looking back on it. I picked a few of the I look back at the NFL playoff teams I picked. Had the Chiefs, Ravens, Bills, Jags, Chargers, Steelers, Broncos. I was 5 of 7 for the AFC, and I was for the NFC. I had the Eagles, Lions, Rams, Bucks, Niners, Packers, Commanders. So I was 4 of 7 for the NFC. So
let me see.
That brother knew a little bit of ball.
I had the Bills, Chiefs, Ravens, Steelers. Then I had the Bengals and Texans and the Colts. Well, the Colts fell out. So how many did I get? Bills 1, 2, 3 out of 7. That's terrible. In the NFC, I had the Packers, I had the Lions, I had the Rams, I had the Falcons, the Bucks, Eagles, and Cowboys. So another bad year.
You think Rachel Dolezal is really funny? She might be. I'm telling you.
Yeah, let's talk about this. Where can the people find you? But
listen, y'all can find me on Instagram. For anyone who wants to hear some of my latest DJ mixes, I just put out a new mix on SoundCloud. It was my mix from last Thursday at my residency. SoundCloud is at LosDMix. That's LOSDPEMIX. It was actually a great time. It was some good vibes in there. It was good time. I gotta start posting more. What's random is I lost my camera.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so I gotta. I mean, I'm gonna write that off as a business expense, but I gotta get a new camera for my content. So, I want to start recording more of my sets head on, so I can feel like I can put more of it on YouTube.
I was gonna say, can you do it live? Like, can you go live and do it? Is that an option, or does the club not like that?
I mean, I don't really think they care. It's more like me. I'd have to set it up.
Okay.
You know. No. I should. Think about it. I don't know. You know, what we don't talk about with this Rachel Dolezal thing, Bam was the one that brought that up. Me and you weren't even on that type of timing.
Because he a nasty boy. He a nasty man.
Where can the people find you, Danny?
You can find me, Danny Ocean 41, speak on _pod on Twitter, Instagram. Yeah, but yeah, this is Bam's nasty ass, not us.
He a freak bull?
He is a freak bull.
Bam, like I said earlier, please take that thing to your leg and take a walk because you need it. You're like a freaky boy. And you know what's funny? No one knows where Bam was last weekend, but the AVNs were last week in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
You know, AVNs is the Adult Video Network Awards, the porn awards, and I didn't see Bam posting anything on social, so I think she was. I think Bam was at that convention. Speaking of which, shout out Kira Noir and Miss B Nasty for best girl on girl scene.
Yeah.